And here we are. Jesus Christ. Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. It was, well, I have a very embarrassing excuse. Hey, wait, what's up, Gek? What's up, Ixer? Mathis, Zell, Tree Stalker, Lighthot, M-Copter, how you doing, my man? Solitude? Alright, let me get this. Hey, what's up, Salt? Oh yeah, here's our goal list. About to check one off the list today. Looking awfully clean. Well, aside from League of Legends, I suppose calling anything with League in it clean would be a bit of an overstatement. Hey, what's up, Quawar? What's up, Mayakov? Zaku Space Dead? You guys having a good weekend? Hello, Big Thick Toucan, Numomiji. Yep, Penny and Stocking is this coming Thursday. Also, sorry. Yeah. So, I slept really late last night. Yucks, please. I slept really late last night, and, well, I woke up well in advance. But what happened was that I was taking a shower, right? And I fucking spaced out so long, and by the time I realized what was happening, it was like 3 p.m. Didn't get much sleep, but so we'll see how that impacts my performance today.
BB, a channel.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Alice. This is a PSA. Hakuno Geronimo is my favorite senpai. That is all. Definitely not Sakura. Record, yes. I'm excited for Record. Last Encore, less so. Yeah, Tree Stalker. Vivi is the post-show for Movie Night now.
No smashing?
It's really
But I
fucking
like
good.
smashing.
I fucking love that show.
No smashing.
It is like anime of the season, if not anime of the year, by like a mile. Also, thank you for the 50 bits, Mathis. You shouldn't sleep in the shower, senpai. Yeah, now I'm sweating up a storm because I got out of a fucking boiling hot shower. Alright, let's see. After winning the fight, I returned to the now lifeless school. Almost all the people are gone. I'm the only master. I'm the last living human in this tournament. If human is the right word. Even all the NPCs that used to be here are now gone. There's no more use for them. The Holy Grail War ends here. Only the Master and Servant who won the Holy Grail War remain, plus one system anomaly. In any case, the path to the Holy Grail will open for the winner. Where could it be? While thinking about how annoying looking for it would be. Congrats, you've crushed the dreams of all the other Magi. Good work. I now dub you Santa Claus. That is to say, you've won. The Holy Grail War ends here. A voice echoes through the speakers. It's a voice I've heard before. It was the voice I heard when I met my servant at the very end of the prelims. It's the guide created by the Holy Grail War system. It must be based on a real person, too. What's up, Mike? The path to the Holy Grail is open to you, Victor. Pass through the door to the battlefield once more. No, no, no! I'm not Victor! Victor's the other guy. I'm Another Ending. I'm John Another Ending. I still don't have any answers. Maybe they'll come once I get to the Holy Grail. Remember, they're the protagonists. Fucking... Yeah, John Victor and John Another Ending. Also, I'll say that there is one benefit. There is one benefit to me spending so long in the shower. I came up with a terrible idea for a point perk. Probably the worst point perk I've ever come up with, but I have to write this down. I'll keep it a surprise, but I might test run it tomorrow. Worse than Tax the Plebs. Alright, the time has finally come to leave the Seraph and head to the core of the moon cell. I shall miss this place. Even this room. Oh, sorry, I'm not doing the voice. But it can't be held. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Life is a series of hellos and goodbyes. I recommend you make your final goodbyes now. Okay, I'll say goodbye to Tosaka. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah, I'd recommend holding on to your points for the time being, because it is, Also, I did not pay any attention to, the man who I can only assume is twice HP'sman. So, I'm just gonna roam around this... I'm just gonna roam around the fucking campus like an asshole. Oh, multimedia room's open. Oh, never mind. They don't want me in here. I'll check the roof. Oh, Tosaka of the roof, offer me your wisdom. Shit. Spend all your points on Gamba, rip. Wait a minute. No one's in the school anymore. I can investigate the bathroom. What the fuck, Hakano? Where's your sense of adventure? We'll have to see about that. I got a few more kills to sneak in. If I randomly pause, well, don't worry about it. I don't want to talk to you right now. I gotta talk to the Aozakis and Sakura. Hey, what's up? I want to do an alteration. Alter me. Shit! Toko, offer me your wisdom. Your fight's over. Okay, well. So it's to be an exchange of info. Aren't you the perceptive one? Toko couldn't help me. Yeah. Sakura! Send help. Congratulations, Senpai. It made me very happy that you kept coming to see me throughout the Holy Grail War. Even if I didn't have much of a presence in the game. This one, anyway. But if that's the role of the moon's the wish for me, it would be silly to complain. Alright, my parting gift to you will be a lunch. Please don't make that face. I haven't put anything strange into it. Alright, well, I wish you best of luck. Bye, asshole. I mean, senpai. Let's check the power of this school lunch. Sakura's Supreme Lunch. The strongest of lunches. Hey, what's up, Tosaka? Let's go. She seems to see no problem with coming with me. I'm not going to object. She's good to have along. Wait, I'm not ready yet. I gotta talk to Kirei. And by talk to Kirei, I mean... check out the cafeteria. Yo, do you have any fucking post-game shit I could buy? Or not post-game. Well, technically, it's not really... yeah, it's not post-game. Silver anklet. Eh. Yeah, fuck it, I'll buy one. What else am I gonna do with this money? Alright, let's check out my equipment. So I have the Enhancement Spike and the Scarlet Formal Wear. Wait a minute, Servant's magic? My servant doesn't need magic, though. I just Unga Bunga anyway. Oops. Well. Someday I'll get my EX rank. See you, Kirei. I have a date with this wall. Alright, where the hell am I going? You know, yeah, I'll check the dojo one time. May as well take a final look through this school. Until we come back here in Fate Stay Night. And I gotta deal with this shit again. But yeah, I did all of Taiga's missions. Alright, well, there's no Taiga to be found. Also, I tried controlling Yakuza with this DualShock, and it was terrible. I'll have to switch to the Xbox once we get to that part. Oh, that's right! We locked her up. Damn it. Hey, what's up, Kirei? Aren't you the eager student? Even though you no longer have need of a teacher. Are you that fond of me? No, I'm not. I'm pretty done with this bitter priest. But like it or not, he has always been instrumental to my training and advancement. Even though he's nothing more than an AI, I wanted to say goodbye. You're a good student. Very well. Bye. Let me offer some final advice. It is not brief, but the Holy Grail won't be going anywhere. Advice? What advice could the father have now that the fighting is over? This isn't to guide you through a fight, but to enlighten you about what you will receive shortly. It may be fairly late in the game to ask this, but what do you know of the Holy Grail? Well, I already know the basics to it. It's a supercomputer within the moon meant to observe, also known as the Moon Cell Automaton. It's an archive that has recorded the history of Earth, or rather mankind, since antiquity, and Magi fought to the death to determine ownership of it. Also, apparently, it's like a pair of rings, or like 3 rings, or like 1 ring that becomes 3 rings. And we're gonna get invaded by Velber or some shit. Still, you need to know a few more details. As the last master, you ought to know. That crystal is the Moon Cell. Only in the past century has it become called the Holy Grail, an all-purpose wishing machine. Who decided the Moon Cell would only observe, I wonder? Forcing other functions upon what is primarily an observation device is generally impossible there, but the all-seeing eye is lacking the rest of its head. Though all-seeing, the Moon Cell is not a god. It obeys the laws of physics like everything else, such as the Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Phenomena that are not observed do not exist. By the same token, all things that are seen must be seen, even things that are not generally considered to exist. Sorry, I needed my coffee. The Moon Cell is a very complete database. It records many ifs as well. With such operational power, the Moon Cell can both elucidate the past and provide foresight. What you are heading towards is knowledge of the future, a place where every human wish and desire exists. A place to spy upon the future on that terrible knowledge, much like what Laplace envisioned. The moon has no will of its own. Intelligence is a distortion of pure observation, after all. But if someone with a will could harness the Moon Cell, they would see all of their wishes granted. The validity of one's motives, or even the very presence of motive, is inconsequential. All that matters is that the winner of the Holy Grail is strong. Just strength. An immoral priest like Kotomine would reduce human struggle to that. Does the Moon Cell, the Holy Grail, desire strength? Or is that the conclusion reached by whoever created this priest? That's all. Did it help? No. What all of you have been crawling over is nothing more than the moon cell's surface. Yeah, but Kirei, why done it? Go forth, Reigning Master. Deep in the moon, the Ring of Fire awaits your answer. I will await in front of the arena. If you find it hard to leave the moon cell, come find me. Oh, okay. Alright, Tosaka, let's take a peek-see. Oh, wait a minute! Does Kirei let us back into the arena? Oh, okay. I guess that must be what... Yeah, because if it's back to the arena, we could grind there and get Strength EX, which I'm gonna pass on. The entrance to the battlegrounds is still the same dreary elevator. This same elevator travels to the arena, but the display indicates a much greater depth. Once I'm inside, the doors close heavily and the rectangular box begins to move. Mew Martyr! Oh, Wasp Killer has gifted a sub. Thank you very much, Wasp Killer. Hell yeah. Yo, Nero, check out this fucking dance floor. Let's rave. Here, check it out. I'm doing the Charlie Brown. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I can't do it. Like, it's not narrow enough. I want to make a run in place in both directions, but I can't do it. Damn it. Look, it's the worst. This is the easiest Guitar Hero segment ever. I wonder what song we could be playing. Dude, this video is just making me think of the fucking tables and the memes. Table. Oh, wait. I was gonna say thank fuck, but then I realized we're not safe. This place? It's a fucking dungeon. Will it let me open a map? It does not. Oh. Okay, that resets the camera. PLJ up the staircase. No, I don't want to be here. This reminds me of Extella. Please, let me go. Could it be? It's gold on the inside. This must be a rare prism. It's an incredibly vast room. Actually, a space so cavernous could hardly be called a room. It's also strangely barren, save for the alien object that dominates the center of the space. It resembles a giant floating eye. Though it doesn't seem threatening, it's still somewhat disconcerting. The artifact the artifact of an alien civilization. The reason for its creation The reason for its creation is beyond human comprehension. The core of the moon cell and the base of the Seraph, the holy grail of the seven heavens, responsible for creating the seven seas.
Knowledge.
Not the forbidden jello. My god. Also, thank you for the 50 bits, Wasp. And in the space where the Holy Grail is enshrined, I can feel a sense of discord and dissonance. In front of the Holy Grail is a jumble of skewed stone... is a jumble of skewed stone pillars, which only adds to the tumultuous atmosphere. On top of that pile of stones sits the lone figure of sits the lone figure of a goddamn man. He looks to be in his late 20s at most. His expression is blank enough to be totally unmemorable. But as an NPC, he doesn't need to make an... John 2030.
Yeah. 待っていたよ。おめでとう。君が聖杯戦争の勝者だ。祝祭の一つでもあげたかったが、あいにくここにはそんな機能はなくてね。
Dude, Twice looks really weird right now. He looks less like the guy who's about to kick your ass, and he looks more like someone. He looks more like he's about to tell you to choose one of your 3 starter Pokemon.
勝ち抜いた甲斐はないだろうが、私からの拍手だけで勘弁してくれ。でもこれだけは言える。私は誰よりも君を認め、君を称え、君を誇りに思っている。君こそが幾度も繰り返された聖杯戦争の中で最も素晴らしいマスターなのだと。
Oh no, is that a reward, guys? 8 stars? Shit. I'm gonna get a fucking... I'm gonna get a fucking t-shirt that says, I won the Holy Grail War and all I got for it are 8 stars. While he seems friendly, there's something more dangerous about him than any of my other opponents. It's a feeling of nothingness. There's something very strange about the man in front of me. He's got a servant with him. At the same time he mentions his servant, I can feel Rin tense up as she shoots a glare in his direction. Oh no, he's a master. Aw, shit. He was a master. She briefly glances my way, her eyes wide with shock. Twice H. Peaceman, the most Gundam 00 ass name I've ever seen. But please, just call me Twice. Twice? I thought you being a cyber ghost was just an urban legend, but to think it's actually true. Everything I've learned about you paints you as a person who hated war and was dedicated to saving lives. Like Nightingale, except without huge honkin' titties and a weird rubber gimp suit. Actually, it's not a gimp suit. It's a pervert suit. This massacre. Oh, now I'm imagining Twice H. Peaceman wearing the Nightingale outfit. I've been punished for my crimes. This massacre, you of all people should detest this war. Considering how you are now, it's... God! I'm seeing him in it right now. Just imagine him giving this speech while wearing his neon condom suit. I hate war and will not tolerate its existence in any form. Not even the Harways are exempt from this fact. However, that truth only scratches the surface of my beliefs. Much like the moon cell, it seems a single well-known function has erroneously defined my true ideals. It began when I was a student and obsessed with the history of humanity. I will never forget the many shocking realizations I received during the course of my studies. The betrayals that make up history, combined with severe shell shock, gave him an abnormal hatred of war. Allow me to clarify. By him, I mean Twice Peaceman, and he was, in fact, incredibly ill. When he saw any image depicting war, he was overcome with overwhelming panic attacks. It was almost as if he would get severe heart palpitations and his blood pressure would skyrocket. From that day, he, meaning me, was consumed with an unease that became almost painful in its intensity. Even after becoming a scientist, he still risked death to save others because of that unbearable pain. That's the whole of it. What drove him during his time in the mortal coil was not a sense of righteousness. What drove me was one simple question. Why was I the only one who seemed to hate war? One second. As I said, Twice was ill. There was no reason for him to risk his life so foolishly on the battlefield. Why did I involve myself in war? Was it to understand it better? Especially considering the effect war had on me. Even while struggling with those questions, my mortal self still irrationally kept going into battle. And in the year 1999, a horrible neurological disease broke out in a city located in the Far East. Based on the available evidence, the cause of the outbreak was a biological weapon created by the terrorists. Twice was called to the city to treat the victims of the attack when he was caught in a major attack himself. According to records made available to the public, the death toll was set at 5,000 people. The moon cell puts the real count at 8,200. As you can see, the government underreported the number a tad. Oops. I can see the exhaustion in his eyes. He seems to think his story is no more than an amusing anecdote. Although it's hard to tell if he's amused by the government's possible cunning or total incompetence. Anyway, that's when Eno... Oh my god, it was Guilty Gear all along! Anyway, that's when the person I'm patterned after died. Twice ended up as one of those 8,200. Something strange. I remember seeing the place where he died, as if I too was one of those many victims. I can recall the sight of buildings set aflame, but when I was Twice, it was a scene I had experienced before. It was then that the mortal Twice, the person I was, recaptured the repressed memories of his childhood. In the 1970s, there was a clash of ethnic groups, arranged by major powers as a war by proxy. Twice was orphaned in the conflict. The place I remembered was hell. Everything around me was collapsing. Everything fell without any sense of morality and without any acknowledgement of the value of life. And there lies its brilliance. The young Twice must have concluded that life itself was truly a miracle. All that remained of that epiphany, I've already told you. Anyway, Twice was adopted and became a doctor. And though I tried to forget the past, that one fundamental truth was burned forever in my soul. Twice despised war more, and it became his intent to kill war itself. Kill war itself! That's a fucking phrase. I got involved in war in order to end it. However, at the core of my very being wasn't a denial of the meaning of war. It wasn't that at all. Twice had seen many battlefields, the never-ending hell, the horrific evil perpetrated by humanity. A group of soldiers made to fight against an army many times their size, that was far more experienced than supplied. Forced to flee from guerrillas, a girl of 5 travels on foot through a jungle that few could hope to survive. Innocent victims of violence who rebuilt their village and their lives without help from anyone. I find that odd. Even though I hated war, I saw a great deal of strength emerge from the conflicts I witnessed. Now that I think of it, the mortal me was the same. All of Twice's great works were born of war. The many revelations, the uncounted number of rescues, none would have happened without the hell that is war. All the mortal me really did was bring back a number of things from the depths of hell, and in the end I was a victim of a terrorist attack, but as I was dying, it all came back to me. I saw the burned fields of my home and recalled the tenacity that helped me go on, even as everyone else died, yes. 3 seconds before my heart stopped, I finally received an answer to my question. It was never denial. What drove that Twice repeatedly into hell was because I I, who eventually fell victim to violence, could no longer consider war the ultimate folly of mankind. Nothing can be hidden from the moon cell, and it records all it observes, including my final thoughts. As time went on, I was reborn as an NPC based on the record of my mortal life, just like any other NPC here. They may appear human, but are nothing more than puppets playing assigned roles. I was the same. However...
I'm laughing, but I'm really crying on the inside.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break from reading this, but yeah. Wait a minute! More likely it was just an anomaly born from a single near impossibility. How it happened, I cannot say. Well, fuck you too, Twice. So what I'm getting is, Twice is a fan of Hideo Kojima's long-winded speeches. Yeah, I'm more or less Mystic Knight. However, once I gained true consciousness, the only thing I could do was act as Twice Peaceman would. The dream that I saw as I died, the ideal that existed only in my mind, I now exist only to make it a reality. All right, I'm gonna power through some of this. Wait. See mankind engage in a grand war of mutual extinction? Okay, so what I'm getting out of this is that fucking Fate Extra took a fucking U-turn, and now it's like this is like the third act of a Tales game. That's where we've gone. Let's see. Like this, like fucking Twice here is giving like the generic, like Tales final boss speech. Oh man, kind of makes me wish they translated CCC so we could get the Kiara version instead. We'll have to see. Listen, what'll happen is that if the new Fate Extra sells well, they'll make an unrated version. No, they'll fucking put out CCC on Steam with a fucking uncensored patch. If you play the censored version of CCC, Kiara just fucking takes the earth and slam dunks it into a hoop. And if you use the patch, then she slam dunks it into a different kind of hoop. You could very well get on with Sundowner and Metal Gear Revengeance.
Ophelia!
Thank you for the 50 bits, Mystic Knight. Either way, BB throws Kiara a copyright strike for her to take her extra attack. Shit. Okay, so in Extra, Twice is the sentient NPC, and in CCC it's Sakura. Which makes me wonder, what happens to Twice in that route? Or does he get Kirayed? Uh-huh. He's stuck waiting for a winner? Well... Oh my god, this guy's fucking villain. Man, I'm a little disappointed that this is what we've been waiting for. After all this time of fucking Twice H. Peaceman being like the guy. Like, he's the guy that gives you the stars. He's the guy with the master plan. He's the guy with the fucking ball and servant. And now that we fucking get to... Now that he opens his mouth, it's like, oh. Oh, okay. Anomalous data would be deleted. Ah, so Rin has to worry about that too. Well, and me. Oh! Twice H. Peaceman is responsible for world terrorism. Photonic crystal. They could choose the course of the future from infinite possibilities. Okay, sure. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, Steel? What the fuck? The dead belong only to the past. Only those I care about matter to me. I didn't come here to wish for death. I know that war isn't the answer. I can't honestly say he's wrong. Now, fuck you. I only care about... Only those I care about matter to me. The future and evolution of man. Neither of these things seem to matter to me in any meaningful way. And even if I was someone great in my mortal life, I have no right to claim kingship in this era or any other. The well-being of the world and of mankind. There's no way I could bear such a tremendous burden. Even if I choose to accept the burden, it's not right to take it on because others refuse to do so. That's why my mind is occupied with thoughts, or with thought? That's why my mind is occupied with thought of what is precious to me. A cherished, irreplaceable existence. If I could protect that which I hold most dear, then that should dictate the path I choose to walk. I glance at the girl beside me, who gives me a quizzical look in return. I guess my feelings aren't apparent. Though she may not understand my feelings, the smile she suddenly gives me means the world to me. It's that one thing that I cherish dearly, the minor wish I discovered in the Moon Grail War. It needs to be within my reach. While that mindset might be the cause of the current stagnation, is it so wrong to want to embrace someone you hold dear? I hope to God if I lose, I don't have to watch this whole fucking thing again. I'm losing my words right now. I'm losing my mind. It's overly sentimental? No, fuck you! God, that would suck if it wasn't skippable. Your ideals mean nothing to me? Spoken like a true Nero. Oh yeah, what happened to all the previous winners? Oh. Oh, they didn't do what he told them to do. Oh, and he killed them all. Huh.
そうか貴様
Wow. I mean, I guess it checks out. Wow, so twice is the fucking Angra of this Grail. Except instead of contaminating the Grail itself, he just cockblocks you. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, we'll both be eliminated, because I'm an anomaly and you're an anomaly. If you lose, then we enter the last encore route. All right, we can't have that happen, no matter what.
善を生かすために子に救いをもたらすために見るがいいボンピャクのサーバントよムーンセルがその蔵書から私に与えた救いの姿を来たれ救世の英霊この世でただ一人生の苦しみより下脱した回答者よ
Here it is. It's him! The Saver, or I guess Savior. Sure.
これはまた凄まじいのが出たな苦しああ
Oops.
大事はない世にはそなたがいる苦しみも分かち合う伴侶がいるのなら花となろうそなたがいる限り世は最強のサーバントだ
He said he got him through the Moon Cell's records, which he can get access to.
そして奏者よそなたもあの男に勝るものだと示す時だそなたは戦いだけに身を捧げるものではないあの男のように一人では完成しない手を取り合わねば立ち行かぬ弱さこそがそなたの強さなのだと私は思うでは始めよう世とそなた
Holy shit.
共に敵を上回っての勝利こそ最後の戦いにはふさわしい
The words of my servant serve to encourage me. And in the end, Twice was right about one thing. There are some things that conflict can help to grow. Like the size of my dick. And the most important to me is the bond that now exists between me and my servant. Let's see. Here we fucking go. Oh. Yo, what's his class card? Oh, he has no class card. I mean, I guess it checks out. Who would make a class card for a class with only one servant in it, am I right? Also, give me a second. Let me just do this. Yeah, let me just make a little savey do.
その情熱をここで断ち切る。人の業を持ったまま、人の業を愛した暴君よ。君の
Let's see.
剣は
Let's
こ
use
こで折れる。
Thrice Setting Sun. Let me guard, guard, break, guard, guard. You know what? Twice I could cheat too, you motherfucker.
A Chanaru.
炎上するぞさせぬ炎上するぞ
Also, thank you
ここで来たまえ。
for the 100 bits Mystic Knight. I feel attacked.
炎上するぞさて出直せういやつめ
Alright. Let's see. Damn, I don't have any guard increasing skills. Alright, let's see. Alright, in that case I'll just fucking attack.
任せよ
Sunyata. Ow! Holy shit!
さてさて炎上するぞさせぬ出直せ
全力で来たまえ。
Good thing I can cheat, otherwise I'd be in really bad shape right now. Oh, he did a
こ
thing.
こで終わりか。
What does that mean? Alright, also hold on. Let's do code cast. Yeah, it's his thing. It's his, Well, listen. Clearly, Saber is as excited for Lost Belt 4 as we are.
程度があろう
Oh, fuck!
そこは動くなそこは動くな
全力で来たまえ。
受けるがよいオリンピア・プラウデーレ門を開き読章の幕を開けよ
Alright, let's go with... Theater of the Deranged. Break, 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 break. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
我が才を見よ万来の喝采を聞けかして称えるがよい黄金の劇場を
Yeah.
高いなそこは動くなそこは動くな
全力で来たまえ。
もらったぞ
If only Nero could bust her Brave Chain in the actual game. Well, I say the actual game. I meant fucking, Fate Grand Order. I wonder what happens if he activates all of those. I'm actually kind of curious. All right, let's see. Oh, it's an instant kill? I see. Well, here's the thing. I don't think I can survive long enough to see what it is. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. I'm gonna save right here, and then I'm gonna find out what it is on purpose. Alright, so let's see. I don't know if I can, but I'll see what I can do. I do have to win these, rock, paper, scissors, though. Oh, fuck.
させぬ。
全力で来たまえ。
もらったぞ。
He's definitely gonna die. Oh boy, this is actually a problem. Maybe I could... Oh, no, he has weight. I already, Well, here's the thing about matching him. I'll die from the damage, because I can't just tank it through. Oh, man, I want to see what his NP is. You know what? I have the save file. I can just do that. But here, let's try it.
共に勝利を。
Yeah, Thrice Setting Sun. But Thrice Setting Sun doesn't end his turn. He still wails on me afterwards.
その目も耳も不要。
程度があろう。
What the fuck? No, she has Thrice Setting Sun. The thing is that it... Hello? Oh, there we go. But yeah, Thrice Setting Sun is a thing in this game, and it stops a lethal hit. However, the fight keeps going once it pops. Like, the turn doesn't end there. So you can actually die if it gets popped too early. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll have to find out some other time. You know what? We'll get to see it in the fucking remake, right? No, don't touch me. You look like a really shitty Atalanta cosplay. Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad we statted into strength so we can Unga Bunga save her, and B, that I cheated. Alright, let's see. But yeah, unfortunately, we won't be seeing Shiki, because Shiki requires New Game Plus, which I just do not have the time for. And Arcade would also require us to start a new playthrough. At this point, I'd rather just wait for the new game and do it there. And if it's not in the new game, then we could come back to PSP Fate Extra. Let's see.
Okay.
Tosaka, I feel like I'm gonna die here. Oh, poor Tosaka. Yep, there's still a small window of opportunity. Time enough to sneak in a modest wish. To extinguish the remaining fires of war that twice had set ablaze. To put an end to the senseless bloodshed of the Holy Grail War for once and for all. The Mooncell Automaton, the very mind of God, I will seal it away so that no one will ever be able to access it again. Oh, okay, so I guess we gotta destroy the Grail in this one too, huh? Well, not destroy it. Seal it. And we'll all do just fine until Velber shows up. Velber, even. And also, to return her, the last true survivor, safely to her mortal existence. A number of wishes raced through my mind, but I won't have the time to ask for them all. I can only ask for the most important of my desires. But any wish I make will be influenced by the experiences I gained fighting in this war. I make my way to the Holy Grail, the object that is both bane and boon to the one fortunate enough to survive. My regret at not being the winning master has never been stronger than it is now. No matter how much I want to force the issue, since I'm not the victor, I cannot go near the Holy Grail. With one last sigh, she retreats into silence. I silently thank her for not making an already painful parting worse than it already is, and continue making my way to the gate. And then I reach out to touch the Holy Grail, the very core of the moon cell. I wish to be in a Musou game. No! Mystic Knight! Thank you for the 50 bits, but Jesus fuck. Before me stands the Holy Grail. I slowly extend my hand and place it on the core of the moon cell. Oh shit, what's the line? This is my story. It's really Yuna's story, but it's my story, alright? Oh no, wrong game. I should have gone with Kingdom Hearts. The instant I make contact with it, I am drawn inside the Holy Grail. To be more accurate, I am absorbed into it, like water being absorbed by a sponge. Also, what's up, Chemist? Listen, I'm not the one who picks the tags for the game. In the short time before I'm erased from existence, my consciousness is immersed into the moon cell. I can see everything that exists within it. Every piece of information, every observation, every conclusion. If I, like, focus on the text and stop listening to the music for a second, I hear, like, from Xanarkand. I swear. The sheer volume of information and ideas stored in the moon cell forms an intricate collage that no human could decipher, though I sense a pattern. In fact, I cannot say that Twice's interpretation of human history as recorded by the moon cell was wrong. Thank you for the 50 bits, Crow. Simple and Clean starts silently playing. For war has always brought change, but in this day and age, humanity has mistaken stagnation for peace. And throughout it all, the moon cell continues to silently record what it sees without ever taking action. After endlessly analyzing the data it records, it files away its conclusions and resumes its role of voyeur. It's there on Earth that the whole of human existence is contained. Will it be possible to play CCC? Not unless I've learned moon runes. Whatever triumphs and tragedies befall mankind in their world, the moon cell continues to silently observe and record. It is that strength, that force of existence, that Twice failed to see and understand. But now is not the time to become emotional. I have to tell the Holy Grail what my wish is. Input complete. I was able to enter my wish without a single mistake, I think. Now all there is for me to do is just wait for the end of my tenuous existence to come. However, oddly, the time of my death doesn't seem to be coming anytime soon. Being one with the moon cell, I share its unique view of time where infinity can be contained in a single second. So even the briefest moment seems somewhat more drawn out than normal. But even with that, it... Oh? I can hear my servant mutter into my ear. They aren't there in person, but as part of the Holy Grail. My guess is that my servant had somehow slipped unseen into the Holy Grail at the same time I entered. Or something doesn't feel right. With the war over, there's no reason for her to follow me here. Oh, okay, fair enough. I put in my single modest wish. I want to summon Arquaid in Fate Grand Order. Tsukihime remake anime. Let's see. Cryogenic storage? Oh my god! The info in this data file concerns a patient with a fatal brain disease that affects memory retention. And the only doctor familiar with the surgical procedure used to treat the disease died in a terrorist attack. Until another surgeon could replicate the procedure, the patient was put into cryogenic storage. If there was a living human that shares my exact identity, then I may be more than random bits of data. Oh my god! You know what's gonna happen now? Hakuno's gonna wake up in the real world, except it's Arknights. Hakuno is the doctor! Ah, it all makes sense now. Truly the crossover we all deserved. Okay, send out one final message. What is my final message? My final message. Change the world. Goodbye. What the fuck, Tosaka? Why it looks like a fucking latrine. It looks like a fucking restroom. Like a tourist restroom. Am I going insane here? It's got the ladies' door and it's got the men's door. Tosaka. Why was your terminal a fucking toilet? Also, hold on a second, she's blonde? What? It all makes sense now. Holy shit. Yes, I can work with this. Negative the 50 bits. Wasp Killer. Super Saiyan Rin. Oh, now we're gonna get Blue Rin.
Your knowledge of the land
It's gonna be
shall
Blue Rin
great.
versus Blue Moo. God bless you, Kazuya Nino. Thank you for the 50 bits, Momiji. Holy shit. Well, this... You know what? All this stuff after Twice is way more interesting than Peace. Blue Rin is just Space Star shit. Whoa! Uh-oh. Tags. Pegging. Why is she in the middle of the desert? She's a terrorist. She's gotta hide. In the tourist bathroom. Oops, I accidentally skipped her line. That promise was to both the girl that sleeps and the girl who begins to fade. That once she leaves this place, we will meet again. And it's because of that promise that I can finally allow myself to be at peace. I can be a man of peace. Twice over. God, Steel! I gotta find it. I gotta take that fucking clip from Ambition where the guy goes, "Because I'm a terrorist." Just fucking do it with Tosaka.
Your knowledge of the land shall be great.
Alright, thank you for the 50 bits, Crow. So you're saying that Extra Rin plays Melty Blood, right? Yes, exactly, Crow. Alright, fight has been finished. That's one down. Yeah, that's why I decided to make this one a double feature, because we didn't have that long. It took us like, what, an hour? I almost said an hour and a half, but yeah. That's not right. Yep, Yu Kobayashi was Ronnie. Which is... yeah, that is a very Yu Kobayashi role. Oh yeah, I wonder what Barbatos is at. Thoughts on Extra? They should have made an anime about this. And like, I mean like an actual anime about this instead of whatever the fuck they did. Hold on a second, let me take a screen cap. Oh wow, Barbie's mostly dead. Like a real anime about this and not whatever the fuck Shaft put out. Because the gameplay of this is kind of miserable. But the story, I think, there's a lot they could use here. There's a lot to work with. That would make uninteresting series. And really, they have the dot hack problem with this. Which is that the most interesting part of dot hack was like the original 4 games. And those are stuck in like this kind of clunky, annoying RPG. When really would have made a fine anime. If they did what Sword Art would eventually do, I think dot hack would be like still the shit right now, instead of Sword Art. Like Fate Extra sort of has that problem. No, I haven't read Foxtail. Haven't read the translation to CCC. I'm not really interested in reading like a synopsis of CCC. I'd much rather just wait until either like it gets translated as an actual game, or I finally get down far enough into my project list to learn Moon Runes. Well, one of the fights is finished. Thankfully, today's Finish the Fight is a double feature. Even if I did stumble through my words a little more than usual. A lot more than usual, even. Wow, Arxis, yo, when are we getting fucking Saber? When are we getting Saber crossing over with fucking Guilty Gear? Yeah, it's got Nero's weird sword. It's got her modern art sword. I'm not sure I understand, but you mean that you have an existence outside of this world? Then everything should work out fine. You're my master. You know what needs to be done, right? And you do have my permission to visit me occasionally. Actually, come anytime you wish. I'd be happy to see you again. It makes me happy to know our relationship won't be ending soon. It sounds like it would entail an incredible amount of effort, though. I sympathize with her for having such a burden, though it's someone else's problem. It's my responsibility. The dissolution of my current self has begun. Outside of the Holy Grail, Rin's voice begins to fade away. And what makes me me is compressed into the smallest unit of illicit data. I think on my slumbering self. When she wakes up, her memory will be a blank page with no friends or family to help guide her. Or to help or guide her. I wonder how that strange new world will appear to her. Nothing about the past will have any meaning. What am I saying? If that's the only thing to be lost, then I'd be okay. Although I'll miss those I've met along the way. The world will still be here. As long as the path before me remains, I'll continue to walk it. There are no grades given for goals and wishes, no matter how small they may seem to others. As long as I keep moving forward, they will eventually come to fruition. It is the desire for that wish to become reality that you will... Wait, what? As it is the desire for that wish to become reality that will keep you going until the end. Oh, as it is the desire! Ah, fuck me. My brain could not parse that fucking paragraph. I have no worries. There will always be those who strive to change the world, those I care about. I will be able to live with them and eventually move forward into the future with them. I can't believe how promising and hopeful the future sounds. I can't wait for it to arrive. Dude, reading the fucking epilogue was harder than fighting Saber, although to be honest, I cheated. Just straight up. Because fuck the combat. I said this at length in the previous playthrough, but the combat in this game is absolute ass. Hey! Oh, okay, I gotta make the clear data. Here. I'll put it at the bottom. Yes, Radnox, my fucking hero. Now to Mamorat, alright. And with that... Fate Extra! We did it! Oh my god, that was a fucking adventure. I'm glad we finished it. But, yeah. I'm also glad we finished it. So now, here's what's gonna happen. Finish the Fight is not over yet. Because, I mean, technically... I met the goal portion of it, but you know, goal streams are pretty beefy. I like keeping them beefy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the VOD here. And then what I will do... Hold on a second. If I go 7 hours, that's till like 10:30. Okay, yeah. We're going to like 10:30. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the rest of the time with Yakuza 0. It's been a long time. I've forgotten entirely how to play that game. So let's see. Let's see. Fight has been finished. Now we Yakuza. Alright, here. Give me a quick second, everyone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my Xbox controller. I'm going to unplug this. I'm going to restart the stream in a moment, once I'm ready. I want to keep downtime low, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in my Xbox controller, going to load up Yakuza, and I'm going to get my ass beat, because I have forgotten everything I knew about that game, except for how awesome Majima is. Alright, be right back.